Once, in a small town on the outskirts of Lagos, Nigeria, there lived a young girl named Ada. She was blessed with striking beauty, beautiful skin, and eyes that shimmered like stars. But beneath her beauty lay a heart filled with desires bigger than the small town she had lived in all her life. Adana was the daughter of a hardworking father who toiled in his small business day in and day out. Despite their modest means, he dreamed of a better life for his daughter, a life filled with love, happiness, and success. Her mother passed away when Adana was 6 years old after a long illness. Adana believed strongly that if her parents were rich, her mother would still be alive. But Adana had different plans. From a tender age, Adana had big dreams of a life of luxury. She desired wealth, fame, and luxury beyond measure. She laughed at the idea of marrying a poor man, vowing never to endure the hardships her parents faced.
I will marry a wealthy man. I will live in a mansion adorned with gold and never lift a finger to work. I will only marry a wealthy man who will lavish me with all the good things of life. I am a beautiful girl. I don't need a man who expects me to get a job for any reason.
Her father always cautioned her. Success is not just about wealth, my child, her father would say, his eyes filled with concern. Find a man with potential, one who can build a future with you. But Adana turned a deaf ear to his advice. She believed that marrying a wealthy man was her ticket to the better life she craved. Suitors came from far and wide, their hearts filled with admiration for her beauty. Yet, one by one, she turned them away, rejecting their professions and potential with a haughty wave of her hand. Years passed, and Adana remained resolute in her quest for a wealthy suitor. Her beauty blossomed, drawing the attention of even the most affluent men in neighboring towns. Yet, none met her high standards. One fateful day, as Adana walked to her father's shop, something caught her attention. A man whose very presence commanded attention. He was tall and handsome, with a big car, whose mother Adana had never seen in her community, and a confidence that spoke of wealth and luxury. Adana's heart raced with excitement as she began walking towards the man who could fulfill her dreams. Dexter's eyes fell upon Adana, and in that moment, fate wove its intricate threads. He approached her with a charm that rivaled the songs of the village birds. "Hello, beautiful," he began, his voice smooth as silk. "I have traveled far and wide, but never have I seen such beauty as yours. Will you do me the honor of being your friend?" Adana's heart soared with joy. Here, finally, was the man who could give her everything she desired. With a radiant smile, she accepted Dexter's offer of friendship, her mind already envisioning a future filled with luxury and opulence. In the days that followed, Dexter showered Adana with gifts fit for a queen, silken robes, sparkling jewels, and perfumes that captured the essence of exotic lands. Adana basked in the attention, reveling in the illusion of wealth and happiness. After 2 months, Dexter proposed to Adana, and despite her father's warning, Adana accepted Dexter's proposal. They had a glamorous wedding, and Adana couldn't believe how fast her dreams were coming true. Everything was working out exactly as she had planned all her life. She had money, cars, a beautiful home, and a husband who spoiled her with anything she needed. She would never have to work a day in her life. But shadows lurked beneath the surface of their opulent life. Adana began to notice some things that made her uncomfortable about Dexter's business dealings. She became uncomfortable with the friends and type of guests that Dexter worked with. Adana decided that what she didn't know could not hurt her, besides she couldn't prove anything. She decided to turn a blind eye to it all, her desires blinding her to the truth. One moonlit night, as Adana and Dexter relaxed in their mansion, there was a banging at the door. Before Adana and Dexter could run, stern-faced police officers stormed in and arrested Adana and Dexter. They were taken to the police station, and Adana was taken to the interrogation room.
Madam Adana, we have reason to believe that your husband, Dexter, is involved in illegal activities, human trafficking and money laundering. We require your cooperation in our investigation.
Adana's world shattered. Fear clenched at her heart as she realized the gravity of the situation. Her dreams of luxury and comfort crumbled before her eyes, replaced by the harsh reality of deception and crime. As the interrogation progressed, Adana learned the extent of Ikon's deceit. He had gotten his wealth through fraudulent means, leaving a trail of victims in his wake. Fear and desperation gripped her soul as she grappled with a decision that would change her life forever. She had to give him up.
I will cooperate with you, officer. But please, I don't want to go to jail. I'm innocent. Please.
As the wheels of justice turned, Adana found herself standing in a courtroom, her once beautiful world reduced to ashes of regret and betrayal. Her lawyer, a popular defense attorney, pleaded her case with fervor, painting her as a naive victim of Dexter's web of lies.
Your Honor, my client Adana was unaware of her husband's illegal activities. She was a pawn in his game, blinded by love. I urge you to show her mercy, for she has suffered enough. She has also cooperated with the police throughout the investigations.
The judge listened with a stern gaze, weighing the words against the evidence presented. Adana stood staring at the judge who would decide her fate, her heart heavy with remorse and guilt. She knew the truth, her desires had led her down a path paved with deception, and now she was going to face the consequences. After much deliberation, the judge rendered the verdict, a sentence of 2 years in prison for Adana, who was deemed to be an accomplice in Dexter's crimes. Tears streamed down her cheeks as the reality of her choices settled upon her like a heavy cloak. In the confines of her prison cell, Adana reflected on her journey, a journey fueled by ambition and blinded by greed. She recalled her father's words of wisdom, now etched in her heart with newfound clarity. True success, she realized, was not measured in gold or jewels, but in integrity, kindness, and the love of those who stood by her side. As she served her sentence, Adana vowed to emerge a changed woman, a testament to the enduring lessons learned in the crucible of life's trials. Adana's story spread far and wide, a cautionary reminder to other young girls of the dangers of chasing illusion.